Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be applications you can apply to your life and a little more in depth about the chapter. We are in 1 Chronicles chapter 14, verses 1 through 15. Now we see that God gave David honor and success, but this was not only for his personal gain. David knew that God had placed him in this position for a purpose, and that was to lift up God's people. Now, there can be times when we are tempted to use our position or our prestige to our advantage or to help advance our life. But we have to remember that God is the one that put us in that position. God is the one that has given us the opportunity to show His will and His service in our life. And God gives us things so that we can help other people and so that we are able to give to others. And if we do not use this in a rightful way of honoring the Lord and we use it selfishly, then God may see fit to take it away from us. Now, we also see that David had other wives and had more sons and more daughters. Now, God was against this, and we see that in David's life, with all of his many children, there became strife and jealousy and rape and murder, all because David wanted to have more than one wife, and the children did not always get along. But David did go before God before every battle and prayed to God, listened to His instructions and His guidance. And because he had listened to God, God went before him and allowed him to win all of the battles he came up against. Now, in our lives, we can pray to God. We can listen to His instructions and He will help us out. But I think a lot of times we wait and pray to God after we've done messed everything up. And by that time, the damage is already done and the consequences are already set in play. But if we would come to God first, if we would pray to Him about our plans, about what we plan to do and how we plan to go about it and ask for His guidance, He will show us a better way, a way that would probably be a lot smoother and without a lot of consequences as a side effect. Now, we also see that David had these men take all of the gods. A lot of times these images of these gods were made out of gold and silver, but David commanded them to burn them all. And in this time frame, a lot of times when you go into battle with something, you want to pick something up. You want to remember that, hey, I won this battle and this is my proof that I won. But we have to get rid of sin in our life completely. And these idols were a representation of sin in the lives of the Philistines. David did not want that to come into his country or his kingdom, so he had them burned. And so we have to make sure that we realize what sin is and get rid of it. We cannot hold on to our past and hold on to God too. If we hold on to our past, then that means we are pushing God out of His center rightful place that He should be. So we need to realize what it is that we have put before God and make sure that we completely get rid of that and put God in the center of our lives. Now, we need to be completely devoted to God. David prayed for guidance in every situation, and we need to do that as well. The way that God works in our lives may not always be the same. New circumstances means that there are new changes and a new opportunity to let God work in a new way in our lives. May God be with you in everything and every way.